Good morning, my sunshines. Let's talk about addictions. Whether it's drinking, smoking, or overeating, you will most probably not quit if you force yourself to quit. If you force yourself not to do it, just by simply having the willpower, just by simply removing it from your life. And even if it works, most probably you will spend the rest of your life suffering in this tiny box that you put yourself into. What I recommend you do is find out what kind of void it fills, how it makes you feel, what kind of good feelings it gives you, or how it's a coping mechanism for you, how cigarettes or alcohol or overeating helps you deal with some difficult emotions and feelings. For example, if you find yourself having a drink at the end of the week, every time on weekend, ask yourself if maybe alcohol is like a reward for you for being able to go through a difficult week. And if it's your case, then what you need to do is you need to remove the alcohol and put something else in that place. Put something that you will also enjoy as a reward. Your brain needs a compensation. You cannot just get something out of your life and then leave the space empty. You will not be able to cope with it. Same applies to smoking and overeating, but I have to admit it's kind of a little bit more complicated here because it usually happens more frequently than drinking. But it also works. You have to replace smoking or overeating with an action so that your brain can build a connection with desire to smoke with another action. For example, do push-ups. I know you probably heard it before, but it actually really works. Every time you want to smoke, you do push-ups, and your brain interprets the desire to smoke as push-ups. And later on, that connection will be broken, and instead of the desire to smoke, you will have the desire to do push-ups. I'm not sure if I'm capable of explaining things well today, but I hope I managed to. Please note that this is not as simple as it is in this video, and this is just one piece of the process of quitting a bad habit. I'm saying this as a former anorexic with eating disorders and as a person who's been sober for 5 years already. It is possible. It is possible, and trust me when I say this, with time you will stop having this desire. I promise you. And you can do it. Like always, love you very much.